We're here today to talk to John about what we might expect if we attended a Buddhist funeral. John, can you tell me something about Buddhist funerals? I don't know much about them.
Sure. My experience has been Buddhist services. Of course, there are the Buddhist monks, and the monks are the officiant, they're the master of ceremony, and they help family perform a ceremony to help the decedent, the person that passed away, to attain enlightenment. So in the Buddhist belief is that the person reincarnates, and it's always an endless cycle. Unless you attain enlightenment, you will not get to the promised land, the promised place of happiness, which is equivalent to heaven.
Right. Okay.
So the more the family participate in chant, the energy will help the departed go to an afterlife.
Okay, so the chanting is an essential, important part of the Buddhist service.
It's the most essential.
Right.
Because a lot of my experience, the family really believes in that. Without that part, they don't feel comfortable, or they feel like they might even affect their own lives. Okay, so and now that's one part. In my experience, depending on what ethnicity, what part of the country the family comes from, you might have subtle traditions that add to that. So for instance, the most families I dealt with are Chinese. Chinese, the practice for thousands of years are ancestral praying, and that consists of incense.
Oh, okay.
So that's one part that is done before the actual chanting.
So the incense is not necessarily a part of the Buddhist
No, it's not.
part. Okay,
The incense is actual, the traditional, the cultural part.
I got it.
The actual Buddhists don't like incense. Okay, so but the part where the family do now, typically in services that I've ranged, ones that I've tended, there is a funeral director that sort of assists the family when they have guests, an extended family that come. They will guide them up to, there usually be an altar with the incense burner, red candles, and sometimes vases of flowers. And each guest will come in, and there will be a person there to lit incense for them and hand it to them.
Okay, so there are flowers. Are there types of flowers or colors of flowers that are important?
Yes, the flowers depends on the age of the person that passed away. If the person is an elder, generally speaking, 65 and above when they pass.
That doesn't seem that old to me anymore, by the way.
But in the old days, that's longevity. It wasn't because of diseases, medicine. So, but generally 65 and above, the general color is red. Red signifies a celebratory. It's a good thing that this person lived a long life.
Good.
Now, if the person is a young person, under 65, then the color will be more white.
Okay.
And that generally signifies that everybody's mourning. This death was not expected. It's more of a tragic.
More of a tragic death. Got it. Okay. Are there other traditions or symbolisms? I've heard something about red envelopes and things like that.
The red envelopes has to do with more of, again, it's tradition. And mostly part of Asia, the closed country, the Vietnam, Cambodian, they all have their superstition. And with death is perceived as something not good. And there's also bad, evil experiences. So generally when you attend a funeral service, it's perceived as change your luck or bad luck. So the red envelopes is prepared by the family, or funeral home will help prepare. And what really is consistent there is there will be candy. And the candy is supposed to help whoever attend to sort of get rid of their bitterness.
Oh, I see.
Because when you attend service, you're mourning somebody,
Sure.
you have a bitter taste. And there's usually also coins or money within the envelope is to give whoever after the service to spend. That way, sort of you spend the money, you have fortune back.
Oh, I see.
So it's a symbolism to help those that may not feel comfortable attending. When they get that relief. Oh, everything's okay.
Now, is there appropriate dress? I mean, if I were to attend a Buddhist funeral, how would I dress?
yes, dressing is perceived as is important. So you want to dress appropriately. So pretty much now, not too flashy. Now again, the colors are important. So if you're attending, you can't do all white.
And why is that?
White usually is worn by the family members. They have like a gown, like a robe, and
But in Western culture, black is a funeral color. Is
in Chinese and most, yes, it is also black. So a shirt, black is acceptable, appropriate. At least a jacket, a shirt, nothing casual.
John, thank you for all this great information. I've really learned a lot today, and I hope you all have too. Thank you for watching.